Christian Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents You Have a Calling. Finding Your Vocation in the True, Good, and Beautiful by Karen Swallow Pryor. Narrated by Lisa Larsen. Questions. You have a calling. In fact, you have more than one calling. Indeed, you will have various callings over the course of your lifetime. You may have callings now you don't even realize are callings, and you may have a calling or two that are yet to come. But how do you know what your calling is? How can you be sure of it when it comes? And how do you know when a calling ends? Not everyone will have the same answer to those questions. And the answers aren't always obvious or clear, although they can be blessedly so from time to time. Sometimes the best way to answer hard questions is to ask good ones. What if your calling isn't what you get paid to do? What if it is? What if your calling isn't something you feel passionate about every day, or even most days? What if your calling doesn't bring you public fame, or wide acclaim, or much recognition at all? What if your calling is something no one sees? What if your calling didn't come roaring into your ears like thunder rolling down from the mountains so loud it was impossible to ignore? What if instead it hovered about like a pestering fly with a low intermittent hum? What if you still can't quite hear that call? What if your calling takes different forms over the course of your life, changing in shape, color, and size in the way an oak slowly grows from sapling to mighty timber, slipping each season from gold to green to brown to bare, all while remaining true as an oak? What if your calling is something you can hear and answer only as you journey through life? What if your calling is not an activity, but a place, a town, a city, a farm, a country? What if a calling isn't just about what you do, but how you do it? What if it isn't just about doing a certain thing, but also about being a certain way? I ought to say up front that this book is not going to tell you what your calling is, but I hope it will help show you how to discover and fulfill the various callings that unfold throughout your life. Jesus said, "I am the way and the truth and the life." John chapter 14, verse 6. A way is a manner of going. It is the form our lives take on this worldly journey. The Christian is called to follow the way of Jesus. In Jesus is all truth, and He is truth. The answers to all our questions can be seen only by His light, and in Him is all the goodness this life has to offer. In Him alone is the good life, and the way of Jesus is beautiful. Jesus is the true, the good, and the beautiful. As creatures made in the image of God, we are each called to pursue truth, goodness, and beauty in all of life. Only in doing this can you discern and then follow your particular vocation, that particular work God created you to do. And since we all must work, do good works within our calling, around it and alongside it, with work we will begin. Work. Work has a bad reputation. This reputation is largely undeserved. I'm thinking of bumper sticker sayings like, "A bad day of fishing is better than a good day at work," which I know my husband agrees with. Or, "Find a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life." The internet tells me this saying was originally stated by either Confucius or Mark Twain, who, along with C.S. Lewis, are the most commonly misattributed sources of popular quotes. These and other such sayings are rooted in an underlying assumption that work is bad, or at least unpleasant, and to be avoided. Certainly, much work can be hard, whether it be paid work or simply the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?